I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for the first half of February, from the 1st through the 14th. So, happy Valentine's Day, Geminis! How are you? Have a great February. I really feel that this is going to be positive energy for you. Okay, the cards that I use, because this is the longer reading, I'm using my Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards, I'm using my Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and then I'm using my Osha Zen Tarot cards. Now I have prayed, meditated, and infused with Reiki energy, and also too, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest, but I hope we have some fun. Okay, I'm going to start shuffling, but I do want to remind everyone that the new moon is here on the 4th of February, and this is the time that you look to see, you know, what are your intentions. This is where you focus on what it is that you're looking for. Remember, full moon, new moon, give away. New moon, full moon, ask, receive, you know, but you really need to know what it is. So around the new moon, if I can speak, is when you do that, is when you really decide what it is that I want out of my life, or what it is that I need even, okay? So let's go here. Let's shuffle a few more times. Cut. And first 3 cards, 1, 2, 3. Put these over here. First card that's popping up is the Queen of Earth and Earth energy, things you can touch, your feel, your money, your home, you know, actual home. Queen of Earth is thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. That could be, you know, that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Now this one, make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Okay, so this may be that people might be, you know, you might be a little bit busy, and this is advising you to slow down a little bit and see about the people in your immediate hemisphere, okay? You know, if this is at work, if this is at school, if this is your roommate, I don't know where roommate came from, if this is your family, you need to take some time and you need to check in with them and check in on them, okay? This one is reversed. This one's the Chariot, so we're going to have some movement. Archangel Metatron is here. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. So with this, you know, I think that this is going to actually be kind of a fun energy for you. I think that this is going to be so much that you're going to be kind of like, you know, I'm feeling the word scattered is coming to me. You know, it's kind of like you're scattered. Your energy is like, oh, that. You're going to be kind of scattered. It's not going to be the manic energy that we talked about about a month ago or a couple of weeks ago. It's not that same type of energy, but it's more of a, like I said, it's scattered. Let's see what this last card says here. This one is the 2 of water. Water is your Cancer, Pisces, and your Scorpio energy. Fluidity, okay? Emotions, a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. Okay, so you know what's hitting me, and this is, you know, this finally maybe I'm getting a nice Valentine reading. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like a new love or an old love is building again, and I'm feeling kind of like your head's in the clouds. You know, that's what I'm really feeling like. Your head's in the clouds, and if your head's in the clouds, and you know the rest of you has to be up there, so it's kind of like you have to be brought back, because there is still stuff around you. There's still family. There's still friends. There's still, you know, but your head's in the clouds, and it could be because it's a new love, or it's a growth in the love. You know, it's not a growth like but you know, it's like the love has grown, and you're kind of thinking romantic thoughts, and Valentine's Day is coming, and oh, will he, will she, you know, is there something we're going to take this to the next step? Is it possibly even marriage? Is it going steady? You know, is it, you know, committing to each other, moving in with each other? So I'm feeling, Gemini, that you're just feeling kind of like, you know, your head's in the clouds, okay? I love that. I mean, it's been a long time. Isn't it nice when that happens, that romantic type of feeling? Let's see if we can get a little bit more clarification, though, on this. Okay, I love that, but it's gonna happen. I mean, it's happening, and it's quick, and it's, you know, it's like, and yeah, I love that. Now, it could also be too, if you're not necessarily, okay, you flipped. if it's not necessarily a romantic relationship, it could be a wonderful job that's, a job or a potential offering for you. And it could be it's something that's just going to excite the heck out of you. Okay? Now, 3 cards actually flew out. This one is reversed wisdom. So even though this lovely thing is happening, you still have to, this is what your friends and your family are going to say. Hey, come on, Gemini, you got to get your feet on the ground. You got to really think this through. Maybe you can't go to, I don't know why I was saying, but something with India. And I know that I do have subscribers in India, but it's like, no, you can't go to India right now. Or you can't travel far right. Maybe this, they're going to actually be the ones to try to keep you grounded. And you're going to have to really look to see whether or not what they're asking you to do, or maybe this is for somebody actually in India. Maybe they're going to be the ones, you're going to have to actually look and see, is their advice, are they asking you to be, are they advising you correctly? Okay. And with it, well, the Chariot is saying movement. Right on top of it, we're getting patience. So while this is to help clarify that this feeling is going to be so lovely, so divine, so, it just, new love, romantic love, whether it be with the person or even with the job, like, wow, they want me, they really want me to do this. This is wonderful. It's also too, between wisdom and patience, it's really, really looking at the situation with 2 feet on the ground. Okay. Because what decisions you make now are going to affect you months, years down the road, possibly decades even. But your last card, and this one is also reversed, it's the heart chakra. And the heart, again, is love. The heart is doing what you hear. You want to do what your heart, your heart is leading you. I talk about your mind, your heart, and your spirit, which you can say soul or intuition. And so in this way, it's part of it is, what is your heart's desire? But again, too, it might be, my heart's desire is to move to some place, or my heart's desire is, yes, I want a relationship with this person, but, you have to really look to see now, but can I, just because it's going on now, is it really something that's going to last in the future? Now, we're all probably going to say, oh, yes, because we're hopeful. But really, really stay grounded when you're making these decisions, okay? Because I think that there's some decisions to be made, okay? Okay, so now, yeah, and I'm wondering if this is for, one of my subscribers in India too, because that India came really, really, really clear to me. Okay, so let's see, what final advice does my Osho Zen Tarot cards want to give to my Geminis? What final advice with this? Because I love the feeling of, being in love. I love that romantic thing, and it's very, very addicting. But they also say there's studies on this, and it doesn't necessarily last for a long period of time. Not that you don't, love, yes, it does need to be developed, because, it's one thing to love the dream, or, but it's the other to live with it. Okay, so that's where I think that it's saying to you, and Geminis, you have that ability to do that, because you are able to protect yourself. You do, you're the twin, so you might have that one where you're just enjoying the whole time, but then you have the other twin that's kind of saying, hey, be realistic, okay? No, you can't go there, and you don't have a job waiting for you, okay? Okay. So let's see, what piece of advice is this giving us right now? Okay, our first card is receptivity. Oh, look at that. Now that is the lotus. That's like your crown chakra. That is you reaching up to your divine. That is you reaching out to your higher power, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, whoever it is that is, your lead. This is what it is. So these cards are advising you that whatever it is that's giving you this euphoria, you need to really, really, reach out to your higher power to find out what is the right way for you to go, okay? Second card is, okay, the outsider. Now with this one, this is something that, this little guy or girl, thinks that they can't go in, but yet, they don't know how to unfasten the lock. But the lock is really, if you kind of look really close, the lock's not really closed. So they could like slip the lock, take the chain, and go back in. So right now, with this about you, getting your feet down, it doesn't mean, down on the ground. It doesn't mean that you're not going to go ahead and do what, and buy into this. It just means take a step back, do what we just asked, with this, do what we just asked, connect with that higher power, and really, really think about it. So do I feel like you're really being the outsider to the situation and, nobody loves? No. It's not that nobody loves you. It's this is telling you to take that step back so you can really look at it before you make any decisions. And let's see what this final card says. Okay. Laziness. So with this, you might be saying, but what decision do I have to make? I really don't have to make a decision. It's been made for me. I don't have to do anything about it. No, you do. You do have to do something about it. You have to take a step outside and you have to connect with your higher power to really make sure that what you're doing is what's supposed to be, what is best for you, Gemini. But you might say, yeah, but I just like it, so I'm just going to go with it. That's, so the Zen Tarot cards, the Osho Zen Tarot cards are saying, guard against being lazy. Don't be lazy. Look into it a little bit more. Ask your friends, ask your family, get the information, connect and get the information before you make any types of decisions, because this is, we're talking about your life. We're talking about months down the road. But for the most part, though, that feeling is euphoric, but that feeling doesn't last. Okay? Happy Valentine's, Gemini. Let me end with this, as you already know, that you are loved, and be blessed. Bye-bye.